It's incredibly demanding to prepare for a national competition in cheerleading. First and foremost, the skills that you are putting on the mat are going to be at a higher skill set than what you're going to see on a sideline because you are restricted by surfaces on grass or on hardwoods as to what you can do at the collegiate level as in any other avenue of cheerleading. But when you have a mat, you have the ability to be able to increase your skill set, and those are not skills that you practice on the sideline on a regular basis. And first and foremost, you have that responsibility to the athletic programs at your university, which takes a lot of time. And so anyone who's a part of a team that is going to nationals is sacrificing time on their own above and beyond what they're already doing for sports, for their appearances and other activities that they're doing for the university. And so it takes a great deal of time and dedication and strength and skill and sacrifice on the part of all of the members of the team in order to be able to be prepared and be ready to take the stage in a short amount of time. Division I is the largest platform for collegiate sports, and with that, in order for a Spirit program to be successful, there's a great deal of responsibility that comes with having a top-notch game day experience for any athletic programs that you are supporting. In addition to that, if we are going to present ourselves in a positive manner on the national stage, there's a lot of planning and preparation that goes into recruiting the right athletes with the correct skill sets in order for us to be a highly competitive and sought-after program.
My full name is Hannah Peyton Dobie. My year in school is a senior, so I will be graduating in May. Position as a cheerleader, am a flyer. My biggest obstacle mentally going through this routine is just to remember to breathe, and the next one is the best one, meaning just don't think about what's coming next, be present in the routine. The most challenging part of the routine is probably my mental, just getting out of my head and doing what I know how to do. To be a mentally strong cheerleader, it means to overcome the negative thoughts that you create in your head, to create a positive impact on all your teammates. The most difficult part leading up to national season is probably just taking care of your body and your brain and just preparing for what's to come.
This goes back to the summer prior to nationals. So the athletes that are choosing to be on mat have already decided back in August that we're going to do Charlotte Cheerleading because we want to compete at nationals in Daytona. For a lot of these kids, it's a dream that they have seen for years, and it's finally their chance to be on the bandshell. And so they've already prepared themselves for months before they come to this final 6 to 7 week training process. Probably first few months of the training process is really just understanding the skill sets of the teams, the skill sets of individuals, and then what we can do as a team. And then the hardest part of the training process is combining all the skills together for the team to be able to compete them all at the same time and execute them at the level that we need to execute them at. So it's a lot of repetitions, a lot of building up the strength physically to do the routine and the stamina that it takes to be able to handle the physical requirements of the individual skills and then the routine as a whole, because this isn't football. We don't get breaks.
Pop, 1, 2.
Many coaches, and the answer of what a successful team is probably going to be around the same answer regardless of who you ask. And that is having a core set of people that are reaching the same goal and have the same goal set in mind and have the same pathway of how to reach that goal. And a lot of that comes from the leadership on the team, and then also the coaching staff that is enforcing those values and those goals in the leaders so that they can also portray it through the rest of the team. It's especially in team contact sports, you're going to have some individuals that are not going to want to put as much effort into some situations, and that obviously will cause the entire success of the team to fail. So if not all 20 people are bought in to that individual skill and that individual routine, then the success of the team will never be there. I think also it's important to set realistic goals so that you can have something to obtain, but then also to set goals that are in a hand's reach so that you always are climbing towards something bigger and greater than the goal that you're already obtaining.
The most valuable component of a team is truly understanding what the word team means. And that is creating one goal that everyone is working towards. And in my experience as a coach after 18 years, I've realized that if that is something that a team is truly dedicated to achieving, they can always do things that they never thought possible. I've had plenty of teams over the years that haven't been the most skilled teams that have won state championships or placed in national finals or even won world championships that weren't the most skilled teams, but they believed in themselves and they believed in each other. And so because they understood what team was all about, they were able to achieve greatness.
That was Charlotte 49ers.